What's up, everybody? I am on a walk, obviously. It is gorgeous out today. And so much on my mind that I would love to download to you. And what I'm going to talk about today is something, I'm always practicing this stuff with myself. I'm human. I have areas that I want to improve, always. And but I had a great conversation with a friend yesterday, and you might find yourself in a similar position to her or me where you are wanting to react, where you have this knee-jerk response that, makes you want to get frustrated. Maybe you give a nasty facial expression, right? We all have a face. We all have a nasty face. I used to throw like daggers at people with my eyes. It was horrible. Horrible. But maybe you don't do that, and maybe you end up saying something under your breath. Maybe you say something out loud. When you're frustrated with somebody, we all do that in our cars, right? We figure, we just let it out, right? It's just anger. Sometimes it's sheer anger and frustration. But maybe you experience this, maybe not in public venues, but maybe you do. Grocery store, those are, public, places like the bank or whatever, where you're just getting frustrated, slow people. But maybe it's in your own home with your children. Maybe it's with your partner because you guys are just not on the same page. And there's a lack of understanding, and there's a lot of noise up here where you're creating drama, and then you just find yourself reacting from that place. So how do you not, right? That's what, it's like the big question everybody's wondering. And the truth is, first you have to remember that, like, our real ultimate goal is to return to love. Return to love. I mean, maybe you're like, why would I want to love somebody who's being a jerk, right? It's not about them, though. It's about us. Because when we are reacting and being a jerk our own selves, because first off, we're blaming them for bringing it out of us, right? I'm being a jerk because you're being whatever, fill in the blank. It's not about them. Like, maybe the people around us aren't doing their job. And when I say job, I mean it could be in our home, Maybe they're not, because we all have a job. Oh man, my shoelace came untied. I'm just gonna keep walking and hope I don't trip myself. But it's about us. It really is about being selfish and taking care of us, because it's not worth getting upset over other people, right? But see, it's a knee-jerk response. I get it. I understand that in myself as well. And so, so I remind myself every day, it's about returning to love. And it's about returning to love within myself, because if I'm reacting, it's because I'm feeling something fear-based within me. I'm feeling disconnected, I'm feeling misunderstood, maybe I'm feeling used. But it's about understanding in that moment that I am creating a story around the other person having an expectation. And the bottom line is, in that moment, if I'm feeling something other than love, if I'm feeling frustrated, it's about communication. And a lot of people just lack the ability to communicate from a place of love, from a place of just wanting to understand. I've been guilty of it too. And so every day I remind myself, return to love, and pay attention when I have that knee-jerk response that wants to react and come from a place of fear and make up a story instead of, hey baby, I just want to, I want to understand each other and express the fear that's coming up, but with the goal, with the intention of wanting to understand each other. So, I can phrase it, I just want to understand our relationship and you better, and I'm honest. I'm honest, and then we have a good conversation about it, and that takes practice. I've made a lot of mistakes, and but I understand the process now, so I don't. I'll still cry, and that feels freaking good. Sometimes it's cathartic. It's okay. It's not about like being happy, positive, and whatever, and even neutral all the time. So there's this energy that goes back and forth, but I'm always wanting to return to love. That's always the goal. Always, always, always. And the more that I make that the goal, then the less extremes I have in both directions. I talked about yin and yang in another video. So returning to love, and that starts with slowing down. Slowing down. I can't even see how long this video is. But slowing down is the first step. I slow down in my mind. I have to slow down. If I try to, if I know exactly where I'm reactive, and you know too. There's a certain situation where okay, I want you to pinpoint the moment in your mind. You can even go back to a situation where you're like right there. It's like looking at a movie and then pausing. Right there, I can see myself turning and wanting to, or my body language, my heart rate going up, or something's happening where it's just that little fire starts to go. But if I can slow the movie down and just take a little pause, just take a moment to find it and to understand, oh my God, I'm feeling, this must be fear. I'm running. It's like love is nowhere to be found. I have to find it. I need to bring it back into me because I'm feeling fear right now. And if I have to sit here and look awkward and take a moment to pause, so be it. Because that is how you stop the pattern from firing. You slow down, you find those little moments where you just have to, where you gotta breathe, and then you take the next step to respond and not react. And you get to choose your words in that moment. And yeah, at first, it's just like climbing up a hill where you are so deconditioned, and it takes practice, and you have to keep working at it just like you do at the gym. You don't just go in one time and you get all fit and healthy, right? All right. Let's take that, chew on that. Think about your own life. Where is that moment? What are the things that you do? And slow down. But top of mind awareness, first off, return to love. That's it for yourself. Return to loving yourself. And understand where fear is coming in. Okay, this was fun. Walking and talking and getting sunburned. All right, I hope you have a great day. Comment below. Until then, keep top of mind. Return to love. Mwah. Let's go make an unbreakable mind together. And I'll see you on the next one. One other thing before I forget. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video, comment, let me know your thoughts, and share it. I'd appreciate it if you, maybe you have a friend or a family member who could use this, and you guys could even become accountability partners. So yeah, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, bye again.